Soundtrack with Connie Dung. Welcome
Nice.
to the show.
Dude, thanks for having me. Soundtrack looks pretty cool.
Well, thanks.
Yeah.
So, why did you choose the name SEAKID?
SEAKID Mollusk? Oh my god. Well, honestly, okay, for one, I had a terrible name before that, and I'm not gonna mention it in this interview because it has to be secret, but it was just so dumb, and I couldn't take myself seriously. Well, I think SEAKID Mollusk is still silly, but like, what it was before was so bad, like, Jesus. So I made a demo, and it was raining, and I fell into a puddle going to school in 12th grade, and like, the song was called SEAKID, but I really liked the song, and for some reason that whole concoction of everything happening just wanted me, like, it just told me that I should just change my name to SEAKID for some reason. And then I went to class, and then I was like, guys, blah 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 is no more, okay? That's not the name, just drop it. SEAKID. And then the next day I tried typing it in on like media, and there was like this rapper with like 40, like, and then now he has 100, but you can't take the URLs, and that's what gets me mad. And that's all I needed, and he took it already, and he doesn't even do anything, so I had to put something else. So Mollusk was like, that's so cheesy.
It's a good thing.
It's a thing though. It works well with my guitarist now, so we have like a thing to say like, yo, what's up? I'm SEAKID, and that's the Mollusk. It's like, yo, what's up?
Oh, that's fun.
It works.
That's cool. That works.
Yeah, it works really well.
So, Jacob mentioned that you started DPM.
Yeah, dude, I'm one of the co-founders of DPM. There are actually two people that did DPM. His name is Cyrus Codner. I don't know. Whatever, your name is on there now. Sorry for you. He does the video, and I led the music. And Jacob was actually in DPM for the first year, and then he's like leading it now, right?
Yeah.
With Zoe. That's so cool. But yeah, I definitely tried to like take an advantage of what I had, because there was a guy who did a video club, and he graduated, and there was like gonna be nothing after that. And I got really upset because when I was in 10th grade, there was like this there was a multimedia class in Bel Air for like, I don't know, just a good while. They like built a new room where the auditorium was. It's right in the auditorium. There was a room that was there once upon a time, and I was just like, whoa, what's going on there? You go inside the room, it's right next to the auditorium. It's like people with cameras, people with like DJ tools. They're just doing crazy stuff. I'm like, that's what I want to do, dude. Let's do it. And you can't join until you're in 10th grade. So as soon as 10th grade hit, I was like, guys, sign me up. I'm ready for multimedia. And then they're like, oh, sorry, we're shutting that class down. I was like, are you kidding me? Like, I literally waited all year. I was so excited, and then they just shut it down. So I was like super upset about it, and they like sealed up the room. Like, they built over it, so it's like you can't even, you don't know it's a room, but it's there. Like, I'm pretty sure it's vacant in there. It's just cemented. And so senior year, I heard about the video club, and the guy was leaving, and he needed somebody to take over. So I capitalized on that. And I'm like, guys, this is gonna happen, okay? Like it or not, Bel Air, we're gonna do a music production or songwriting club. And I know there's like a live music club, but like those guys, like they should just be DPM too. Like, I don't know what you guys are doing. But yeah, that's like part of the history of DPM.
So, since then, have you made a lot more music, or is it just like on and off?
No, music is definitely number one, though it's like not as fast as I want it to be, but it's definitely number one. I mean, there was a lot of things that were getting in the way, like, you have to balance a lot of things out in life, of course, normally, but it's, when you're trying to like take music seriously, it's like, there's a lot of business that goes into music, so it's like, wow, you really need like two people to like handle business while you get to write music. But right now, it's just like, I'm just handling music most of the time. I got some people, but music, I've definitely written a lot more stuff. There's like an EP coming out very, very soon. I don't want to say when, but very, very soon, because I don't know when I'll be done with it. Hopefully this month, though.
Hopefully. Fingers crossed.
Oh my God, hopefully. I've been trying so long. But yeah, a lot of new content, and it's like the most SEAKID you're gonna get out. Like, this is what I really like embellish my sound as. So just look out for that. It's gonna be really cool.
Where will it be released?
Dude, okay, everywhere.
Everywhere?
Tidal with Jay-Z. We got connects to Tidal. We're gonna do Spotify. Of course, SoundCloud is like where I grew up on. That's a whole different world. It's crazy on there. Groove Shark, Pandora. No one uses Pandora anymore. You use that?
No.
I wanted to, and then like everyone just switched over to Spotify, and then it just lost popularity. It's like that one kid in school that has like the prettiest jeans, and then it just gets like water washed and it gets really dry and nasty.
That's in style now.
That's in style now, like
Isn't
water
it?
washed jeans, but like there's glitter on his jeans, and it just
Oh.
looks really nasty and smeary.
Art kid.
Art kid. But yeah, everywhere.
So let's talk about your history with music. How did you get started in production?
Production? Well, honestly, I wanted to become like a music composer. I wasn't really into like guitars or electronic music. It was like I was in band in middle school, and I just played trumpet. But I really liked video game music like a ton, like a crap ton. And I was just like, why are we playing stuff like this? Like, what's going on? So I eventually like started doing covers. Like I wrote my own musical covers with my friend, and we started like performing that for like school plays or something like that. And then I was like, man, this is actually fun. Like writing like covers. Like, can you write like your own song? So like I downloaded like a really crappy program, just like any random program on the internet. Just started like pretending like I had my own band, like some symphony band, and it went terribly from there. It was like atrocious actually, but you know that's how it starts out, just atrocious at first. But eventually I accidentally stumbled upon another program which is made for like production instead of like composing, and so like it completely said like is cursing like allowed in this? Like I don't have to curse, that's okay. It was like screw all like the composing stuff and just like produce more. And I'm like okay, let's see. But I still like did like orchestral stuff on that.
Mm-hmm.
It was just like a matter of time until like I got more exposed to like electronic music, and like I got on the electronic fad, and then it took many years for me to like pick up a guitar and do like electronic and like acoustic stuff together. It's like a process, but basically everything there is like a big influence to me now. Like electronic, I don't like recording live drums, just do it like synthetically, and I don't record with like a full band. I just make the band myself. It's like very DIY stuff.
So do you record each part separately and then put it together?
Yeah, I have to. I mean, I do have opportunities. Like it gets really weird when people are like, dude, you want a drummer or you want an extra guitarist? A lot of people would say yes, but like I guess it's just like not my thing, because like with the composer mind, like I don't think about like let's do a band. I think about like let me write like a little like symphony or like a composition, and I get to write out all the parts. You know, if I had to learn the instrument, then well, what the hell, I'm gonna learn the instrument. So that's pretty much how it is, and I feel like they're not gonna like. Well, my guitarist definitely understands like how I want things to be, but recording is more intimate. Like I feel like that's just me like doing what I want, and I don't want them to be like, whoa, what if I? Nah. I just like prefer doing, like getting out what I wanted initially. No human, just writing.
I get it.
Yeah.
So walk me through the process of producing a song.
All right, so I gotta like start by stretching, and then it usually starts off. How can I? Okay, nowadays since I'm SEAKID now, I dropped that water bottle. Thank God it was closed. It starts off with like guitar playing, and my guitar playing is so like. A lot of people make fun of it, but it's how I grew up. It's because I started off on guitar without a string, and so the only way to like avoid like nasty notes is to like arp. So I would always arp, and I would just like find like the coolest arp to do. Like I just like plucky things. I mean, it's essentially the same thing like with chords, but I just like to break it up, and I just like to build from there. A lot of times I just start on guitar or piano, never with lyrics in my life.
Never.
I know so many people like that, and it just like boggles my mind to how like you say, hey, I wrote a song. I'm like, oh, you did? And I'm like, let me hear it. They're like, no, I wrote a song. And I'm like, oh, like literally you wrote a song. I still don't, I'm not used to that. So it's just like, how do you even do that? How are you going to apply that? And then they just do it. I'm just like Jacob could do that. It's crazy. Jacob's like, hey, check this out. Writes a whole paragraph, 2 songs in like 5 minutes. And he's like, check this out. And he just like throws it all down. I'm like, I don't know how you do that. I like, it's a different, like, many different talents in like songwriting and stuff, but I definitely start with the music first. It's never like a drum beat first. I'm actually like, over the years, I feel like I'm using less and less drums, but I'm trying to find like a good balance. It's like piano or guitar. Sometimes I just program it in the computer, honestly. It just matters. Like what really matters is like how you're feeling that day. But nowadays I'm picking up a guitar or just writing on the computer more than piano. But I use everything.
So, you write your lyrics second. They usually have some sort of special meaning behind them?
Yeah, like at first, okay, so I have this EP called Red Hair EP. At first, it's like, it was about like girl stuff, but I don't always want it to be about girl stuff. I'm so over that right now. Like and it's been there for like a long time too. Like, but it's really easy to write stuff about like love. No, I'm not gonna lie. It's like Palm Trees is actually a positive love song. It's about me and my girlfriend being separated, but we still gotta stay strong. I love you, Laura. I that was really awkward. I love you, Laura. Yeah. But I learned actually a ton after I graduated school, and there's like a ton of things that I just want to talk about that I feel like should still be talked about like in life in a song. Like I like to talk about like sometimes problems, but like maybe in a positive sounding way with the music, like how people this might probably be generic too. It's like one song is about how a lot of people force you to be extroverted, but you know, like you have a lot of different things that you are interested in and you do have like a passion for it. So you do like your friends, but you would rather, in not a hating way, but like do your own things because you enjoy it a lot. Another is just like the problems that you can, like people's expectations once again of like wanting you to fulfill something and it never works out because there's so many things internally going on that can like disrupt that process. And you know, just like other topics other than, girl, I want that booty, drop it, let's go in the club, make money. But I mean, there are a lot of topics. I have like a little like list of new topics that I want to write about for like, I have like enough for an album, but the lyrics, like, it's just a different story writing the lyrics out. But yeah, no, we'll still lovey-dovey, but more topics, just a lot more topics.
So, seasonal parties, you throw them once in a while.
Dude, that's true. That's so true.
Why?
It's like, okay, so DPM was like school, warming up, getting to know myself more as a musician and meeting other musicians in the school. And then you graduate, and then you're like, well, I still take music seriously. I hope everyone else does too. Or like, I want to know, instead of like the school, I want to know the city. So like, instead of like getting people from the school to play concert, I like look out all over the websites like SoundCloud, Bandcamp, Facebook, try to find as many artists as I can and see what fits like that taste criteria. And I just like ask them if they'd like to play, and it's getting exponentially bigger. Like the last one we had was a Halloween one, and that had like over 100 people come. Like over time. Not at the same time. That'd be crazy. I'd want that, but sorry, Zoe's mom. But it would be awesome. But yeah, we've got like lots of different people, many different genres. Like we got this girl named Myers who actually performed at Free Press. Wow. She's such a nice lady too. I love her. She's so kind. And we got like some really cool other artists, like a lot of electronic artists like Aegon from Houston and Jamie Page, who does really cute like Vocaloid pop music. It's so crazy finding that type of stuff here in Houston because like it opens like your mind. I usually like to think that it's like a lot of R&B and hip hop in Houston, but finding other things is just always more like exciting.
Okay, sorry, I just wanted to check the lighting.
Oh, okay, fair. But yeah, they do happen seasonally because I like to expand. Like, I like to showcase them, and I guess it's like experience because I want to do like more bookings as well. So I'm just like getting every type of like skill in that, like booking because it's a lot of work, preparing, scout A&Ring, which is scouting out artists, taste making, all that. And hopefully we could work that towards, you know, helping some other people that want to do more in Houston, and just making more of like a Houston scene, or like getting them money or something like that, helping them out getting money. Yeah.
No, just to clarify for the listeners, the parties aren't actually like ragers. They're
What is a rager?
concerts.
It's like a rager, like, oh bro, let's get some.
Let's get drunk.
Let's get some apple cider and just chug it all night.
Yeah, no, this is more of a.
They're appropriate to an extent. I mean, of course, some people are gonna drink. That's at this point, it's inevitable. Like from what I've noticed at like actual venues, anywhere, somebody's gonna do it. But for the most part, I'm only doing this because I want to be safe. For the most part, they're safe. Like even with that included, people are mostly they're there for the music, and they're all supportive, and they're just also kind. Like every guest that I've met has been like really kind.
Yeah.
And it's just like it really makes me feel great because like wow, you know, people like respect the event, even though it's like in a house. You know, it's great.
Well, next time he has one, check it out on Facebook.
Yeah.
Do you know when your next one?
The next one is Spring Break Party, March 9th, I believe. It's on a Friday. So come out for that one. We're bringing out all like really like one of my favorite acts. So it's gonna be really cool. Getting people from over the states as well to play.
Oh wow.
Yeah. I have a lot of people that like hear about it and they just want to play it now because they've like seen the progress of the parties. So they just want to get involved.
Well, Elijah Hall's Facebook page, check it out.
Elijah Hall.
So your new EP is coming out soon?
Yeah, new EP is coming out soon. Been working really hard on that. Voice crack intended. It's like it's gonna be like electronic. No, sorry, like indie electronic with a lot of guitar influences. A lot more than like the EP. Like basically all of it's composed of like guitar, except the first song. But it's still like guitar heavy and a lot more singing too. Like my other songs, it's just like me getting used to singing because I'm so used to composing. But now I'm finally like getting more comfortable with like expressing myself through voice and like lyric writing and all that jazz. It's crazy. It's a wild world out there, guys. But we're gonna do some music videos on that, and we're gonna work on like PR promotion on that. It's getting serious. I'm like taking it so serious right now. I worked too long for this. Something has to happen, guys. Come on. There's gonna be like this one like pop song on there that I shouldn't say pop, but like it's the more like listener friendly song on there. That's gonna be. I feel like that's gonna be the one. And if it's not, then I'm just talking a lot of junk. But I hope so.
Well, check it out, you guys.
Yeah. No name yet. I don't know. No name yet, dude.
Well, just
be on the outlook, dude. It's coming soon. It has to come soon.
All streaming platforms.
Yeah, all streaming platforms, everything. Music videos on YouTube, etc., etc. So yeah.
Okay, well, thanks for coming in.
Yeah, of course, no problem.
Okay.
I'm so bored, hanging out high up on the treetop, higher than all the kids on the shore, rubbing dust out of my little eyes, getting rid of this simple disguise. Throw the shade over, I'm in disguise, and I'm falling off All I want is just to be with you. All I want is just to be with you. Loving all the things you say to me too. Shapes up every satellite of you. Running through all the things that couldn't fit my head now that you get rid of it. Looks like I can be a person again. Looks like I can brush off all the sand. I know it's hard, you don't have to hurt yourself. Let's dive in together. You don't have to say a word. We're all right.